So, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of messed this up. Um, so I'm alone right now. Max is in the episode. Well, he was in the episode, and then I managed to kind of mess up with my shortcuts for the recording program. So I kind of managed to not actually record the intro and the first half of the episode, instead always recording the parts where we weren't actually on camera or doing anything relevant. So I'm just quickly gonna give you a tour of what happened, and then I'm gonna cut back to the real footage that I do have. You can see already that there's quite a bit changed. So this is after we've made the entire episode. Um, I'm just quickly because we managed to get the tier 3 seeds out of the world engine. So we have those here now, and we planted them. As you can remember, those were made from the infernal dust which we got out of the world engine, which we put into the world engine at the end of last episode, and then it got out technically at the start of this one. And then we just placed that with... Oh, sorry, wrong. See, shortcuts are not my thing, so it's R, not U. And then you can see we had two tier 2 seeds and tier 3 soul, which I have prepared from the Iron Chicken 2 episodes ago, some diamonds and the infernal dust. So absolutely nothing magical here, everything's fine. And then what I did, I put the cold chicken in here and I fed it some to actually get some coal. And that basically is, I'm pretty sure, most of what I didn't manage to record. Also the foundry is done, but I think that one was last episode. What I did also do is I made a plate cast and an ingot cast. Those are quite easy. You just have to put a plate or an ingot onto here and pour some steel onto it, and then it gives you that cast, which you can then use to make ingots and plates from the molten material inside. Alright, and with that, back to what we do have of the episode. And the next thing is to make a cast for bricks, and then we'll go for the storage controller. I've just thrown in steel ingots, and now we have these here, and if we place that down here, we should be able to pour the steel on top. And that should make an ingot cast for us. So we can now cast ingots in here. But for the plates that we need for the storage controller, actually we don't really need the ingot cast. I just wanted to try that for a second. For the controller, we need the plates, which we should be able to do by just pouring... Oh no, actually we need a plate cast. So we do need a plate. That is unfortunate. But I do have the hammer here, so we'll just make one plate. And then I'm pretty sure the plate cast is the same cost as the normal cast, which is 4 ingots. So we'll just throw them in there. They melt rather quickly. That is really nice that they melt so quickly. And then we'll pour that on there. We'll lose the steel plate, sadly. But it should still be fine, because now we should be able to make a plate out of a single ingot. So we'll put 4 of those in there for the 4 corners that we need. And then we should be able to... Do you have 4 cobblestone on you? Actually, no, I have cobblestone in here still. Perfect. And then we'll just go like that, go like that, go like that. Put that down here, fill that in already. And we have those in here, so now we should be able to make a plate out of a single ingot, which is a lot cheaper than making these out of 3 each time. And we already have 4, and I just placed them like this. Let's place that in here. Storage controller, that's nice. And one... No, wait, how did these go? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these.
And then these go like that, and that's this, and here we go, and zack, and nice. And then we place that down, and I think we need to connect everything up, but that should mean we can then have a much easier time at storing all of our stuff, because finding the right drawer when you want to store something is so much more exhausting than finding the right drawer when you want to take something. Because for some reason, finding it to put it away means you most likely end up just throwing everything in here. And I need my tool, my linking tool. That's the configuration tool. That's fine. I don't need that. There's the linking tool. Oh, we seem to have an issue.
With what?
I cannot link the outermost drawers to our controller because they are out of range. But a lot of the stuff is now connected. So if I right-click that, I now have deposited all my cobblestone in my inventory at once. So I can now just basically go ahead and fill all of that out. Place it like that and see that actually that didn't hold anything that needed to go in there anymore. No, it did. Actually, there's clay balls that should have gone in there.
So
Is
your
this one
favorite
correctly
mod
linked?
is
Yeah.
in here. I think we are gonna change our storage system in the future.
What do you suggest that my favorite mod is?
My favorite storage mod.
Applied Energistics?
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, I know that, but we are still a bit away from being able to construct that, I think.
We can do the low level ones for sure. The 1K is easily done.
Oh, alright. Yeah, then we should get
But no,
going on that.
The only thing I don't know is how we get silicon.
Silicon is, I think, rather easy. But I can't remember how we get it right now. Whoa! What just happened?
Boom happened.
Yeah, no, the 3 creepers spawned on top of me, but by the time I managed to get out of my inventory, they have already exploded, but they didn't do anything. They didn't even hurt me. Hey, look, I did something stupid.
Oh no, what did you do now?
I placed the remaining blocks in range.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
But I placed them rather stupidly because, I don't know, it just happened to be like that now.
Well, you could also put them on the roof.
Now I put them on the floor. But they are all in range. It's gonna be like this for what? 2 more episodes.
Most likely, yeah.
If you say we can already get started on the EMS system, that's probably gonna happen within a rather short period of time. Okay, let me just empty my backpack then. And place all of that in here. Oh, you need to wait.
That's strange.
Oh, you need to double click.
While you do that, I'll look at sophisticated store. No, that.
Oh, you need to double click it with an empty hand.
Mechanism storage. Oh, that's this.
And we should definitely not store our food in the drawers.
Oh, why?
Well, because then putting everything in our inventory that fits in a drawer will remove all of our food. I have tested this. I am not happy about this.
I can imagine.
All right, so we did that. I did want to continue going on the obsidian plates and making an alloy out of brass. Which brass is copper and zinc. So 3 copper and 1 zinc make a brass. Let me just quickly throw all of that in there. I don't know, can obsidian alloy? Probably not. Oh, it takes a lot more time to melt a block of obsidian.
I'm still wondering how to get silicon. Because in the storage, in the general storage, there is nothing. Oh, that's bigger than the first anticipated. Refined storage controllers.
Yeah, no, that is a rather big topic. It isn't. That's why I said I don't know if we can do that, but silicon shouldn't be too hard. Usually it's just some kind of coal that needs to be redone in some way. Let me just have a look while I'm waiting for my obsidian.
Oh! We need 1 block of amethyst and we can get started with flawless budding Certus quartz.
I mean, we
through the
could.
wall engine. Then processes are plenty.
Yeah.
Yep, this is not for this episode, I think.
Where do we get that? Oh, 1 block of amethyst. Yeah, no, we have a lot of amethyst. We can just do that. We can just throw 5 in there and have them... Do you want to do that, or...?
Should I mine some, or do we have some?
No, we have
around
some kicking around in I think, the upper crystal chest. Actually, you can
That's
throw
fine.
10 in there as well, because we're gonna need a lot of the crystals.
So let's go to the world engine then. Off we go. Put this in here. Oh,
And then we'll just break
would you
that.
mind bringing me some coal, please?
I probably would, because I don't know if we have any more. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, wait, I can feed the chicken if we don't have any more. Give me a second. I'll have a look. There's a
Please
stack
summon the
in
chicken
there.
feed.
Yeah, I'm coming. World engine. Running through. Feed that in there. Yeah, well, that's gonna, I think, take a second to work through that now. We could look into better generators as well.
Why
But for
is
now.
this bugging so much?
No, that's not bugging. It's just every time it finds enough energy, it uses it immediately. And then it turns off again.
So we just go back to home for now. Oh no, I wanted to go to spawn for something. Oh, okay. You collected it. Thrown 13 in there.
Yeah,
Uh,
one was done right there, so I took one. The other ones are gonna take longer.
I wanted to go to the quartermaster, I think it was. And there you...
I got a lava chicken. Why did I make one?
Oh, there. You can get a pet rock at the quartermasters.
Do we actually need a rock, a pet rock?
No, we don't.
Great. Let me just go home and quickly complete that quest. Home. I keep now. See, now that I've rebounded the buttons so that B is my backpack and not the teleport anymore. Now I keep pressing B to teleport.
You can get 32
cursed.
train tracks at the machinist.
Okay. I'm just gonna have to quickly place that somewhere where we can work with that. Oh, and I got a not so mysterious cube. Can I break that? I don't know. I don't care. Let's put that there, put that on top, remove that from the bottom. So that can grow in all directions and give us some crystals. And once that starts giving us crystals, we can... Let's see. Okay, so that doesn't work. That works. Perfect. I now have a brass casing. Which means I need train casings. How do I... Deploying manual item
Iron,
application,
okay.
obsidian plate.
Or... Oh no, it's not so hard. Okay.
Okay, so
Process the
basically,
plant is also easy.
where's my obsidian gone? Did I put that away? Yeah. Put it here, get a train casing. Wonderful. Press the right button to go to spawn. And then we're gonna just quickly hop on up here.
Now I really got the pet.
A pet rock or an actual pet?
Somewhat of an actual pet.
What do you mean somewhat of an actual pet?
Well, I got a sniffer egg.
Oh, a sniffer. Nice. Very nice. So let's. I'm gonna just quickly speak to the magician and the machinist because I have completed both the quests to the appropriate point. As always, just actually what? I thought I completed. Wait. Oh no, we took that already. So we are already a step past. Right. Sorry. So I don't need to speak to him actually, I just need to speak to the machinist and collect his quest, and then we should be fine. He's quite low. Yeah, okay, I could teleport, but alright. As always, pause to read it. We're just gonna continue on. Lovely.
Oh, you
And
can get a big energy cube from him.
What? Oh yeah, no, but I don't think we need that because
Energy collectors. There is some interesting stuff here, I think.
ooh, there's Project E.
We need, yeah, it is, but we need the impact cores maybe. If you look at the hammers, there is something called a diamond reinforced hammer. If you look at that, you need the
Do you mean in JI?
and JI.
Yeah. Diamond Impact Hammer? No, do you mean Diamond
The
Diamond Reinforced Hammer.
Exactly. You need the reinforced core, and for that you need the impact core. And with that you have
and you can only buy that.
you have a 5x5x1 area with the reinforced. With the reinforced you have a 5x5x3 area.
Okay, yeah. So we're probably just gonna want to get only one because it's probably not for everyday use, but rather for exactly when we decide to expand our area a
Then
bit.
there's also the Diamond Destructor Hammer who does 5x5x5.
Which is a reinforced impact core, which is a reinforced core, which is an impact core. So basically we just need one impact core, and then we upgrade that until it is the best version and put it in a hammer.
Would be best of
Do you want to get two of those?
No, but we don't need to buy it right now, I think. I just buy it when we need it.
I mean, we could buy it and just have it, and we could probably get started on upgrading it, but yeah, let's hold off on that for a while. Let's have a quick look at how the quests are to continue. I just got I got an iron outer hammer. Not that we would need them anymore, because we have our chickens now. Yeah, I wanted to get in here because there's the locating the vault.
So we should locate the vault now, you think? Or should we keep that for next episode and focus on... What are we doing again?
Deal.
Why do we get so easily sidetracked?
I don't know. Wait a second. I'm just contemplating how we make dark steel, which is an iron ingot, 2 coal, and an obsidian. Actually, can I alloy that in the... Oh no, we actually need to make that in the Ortec alloying, or in the arc furnace, or in the alloy smelter from Ender IO. We could dive into Ender IO a little bit.
Where did we leave off, Joe?
And I have the compass. I have a locator for the
Vault.
machinist vault. And it points kind of to the structure we didn't explore last time, but maybe also a bit past it. Most likely, if it's straight now... Oh yeah, no, it's looking definitely past it. It's probably gonna be a big trip again.
But but I do have one more idea, and that would be brushing some gravel,
Okay.
needing 8 times 9, 72, 144 diamonds.
That sounds like a lot. Do you know what? I'm gonna let you do that. I'm gonna just quickly check in with our world engine whether or not we have more of these Certus crystals to make sure that we can get those growing as quickly as possible, because I'm already annoyed with the drawers. They are
that's good.
already not good enough for me. I'd love to see if I could see. I'd love if I could see better how far we are, but I'm guessing that's that. No, that's not showing that. Anyhow, let's get back home because we have 10 and I'm gonna deploy those. Alright, so we have those placed and we're kind of just waiting for those to...
I do need one more thing there, or a few more things.
Oh, these are already starting to grow. That is lovely. Actually, what we need to wait for, these, as you can see, they're already growing, but we don't want to harvest them when they're small. We want to wait until they're as big as possible to get the most out of them.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
So that's why I said we need to place a lot of them and then be very patient. What exactly are you trying to make, or is it a surprise?
It's no surprise. With the diamonds, that is a surprise.
Alright, so I guess what we're gonna do then is we're gonna leave you to that, and since the last I think 2 or 3 episodes were rather hefty anyways, we're gonna keep this one short and light and we're gonna end it here. If your current project is a surprise for us, is there anything else you'd like to tell us about?
No, nothing that I can think of right now.
Alright, so then guys and girls, I hope you have a lovely day, evening or night depending on when you're watching this, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!
Bye.